Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope y'all had a good week. And if you're in the Northwest right now, I'm so sorry. It's 100 fucking degrees out. Oh my god. Thankfully it didn't get ultra hot until like early afternoon. Because like, I don't know. Oh my god. By the time I left, it was 99. It's only 88 Fahrenheit in Texas. Lucky. Lucky! I'm sure Hurricane Ellie or whatever the fuck her name is helped out with the draft. It's so rough. I hate melting. Yeah. It's like 74 in here right now, but I know it's gonna be, even with the air conditioning, it's gonna be 80 by the time I wrap up. But we'll see. We'll see. Let me go through the list here real quick. Seribot, welcome on in. Thank you so much for keeping us all safe. I knew you were gonna do that. I can't help it now. Oh my god. Ryu, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Vera, hello, welcome. Winterwolf, hello. Sammy Beans, hello, welcome on in. Gosh, I love Sammy. Wee woo, hello. My favorite purple dog. How are you doing? Tozu, welcome on in. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much again for that tier 1 resub. 45 months. That is just a tiny bit away from 4 fucking years. That is nuts. Thank you so much, Tozu, for 4 glorious years. Let's see. Scroll. Poji, welcome on in. Poji. Gosh, I love Poji. Another one of my favorite purple dergs. And sorry we tempted you with food. Nova, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Nova. Ahty, hello, welcome on in. How you doing, Ahty? I hope you're well. Fury, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you too. Seems like just yesterday. The cool weather seems so far away. Ooh, meow, meow. But holy heck. Okay, maybe we should get started. I'm gonna do that. And that. There we go. We're gonna do this. Papa Gino's is not in my house today. Ahty was supposed to give me some the other day. I'm sorry!
Next time on Ahty Burrito Z, Ahty gets the Thunder Thighs treatment with a side order of baked bazongas.
Wow, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And we spend the whole episode screaming at each other until the next episode. But holy heck. We got 2 people in voice. I will pull them over. Whoop, and whoop. There we go. All right. Let me hop in there real quick. Are we good to go? Are we good? If we're not good, let me know. Otherwise, forever hold your peace. You're suppressed. Okay. We will go back to the lobby.
You asked us if we're good. We literally can't respond.
I was talking, and it seemed like you weren't hearing what I was saying.
No.
I said, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just at the Thaumaturgist Guild trying to recover an overdue book that was checked out 5 years ago.
Oh shit, you didn't pay for it already? You're a criminal.
Well, it wasn't my book, it's someone else. They checked it out.
Criminal.
And then went missing.
Criminal. You're an accessory.
I'm an accessory. I don't even know the guy.
Well, ignorance is no excuse in the eyes of the law. Poji.
That's a scary thing to say when I know that I have to go to Ishgard to find the guy. You know how they are about the law in Ishgard.
That's true. Death penalty.
Well, no. Trial by combat.
Well, that's one way to solve it. Anyway,
I mean,
yeah, we're ready.
Combat could result in the death penalty.
We need to be in Thavnir, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it, Han?
I'm in front of the quest giver right now. It's Delion. And
I am on my way.
all right, while y'all are on your
Goliath.
way, I'm gonna get y'all into the party. There we go. Get your Delion.
And an accessory. They removed that slot.
Tozu, if I could only get my Delion, if there was like an authentic like Italian deli around here, I would fucking live there.
That's like a funny FF14 joke. I'm a belt, not an accessory. If it weren't for the fact that accessories are still useful and belts aren't.
Well, yeah, belts are gone now.
Yeah, so Tozu, you trying to say you're worthless? Don't you talk about yourself like that. Don't talk about my friend like that.
Ahty, I can help you get your deli on.
Do you have a giant log of salami in your shorts?
All this talk of food, and I have none.
The anatomy of a snake would lead me to believe I had like 2.
Okay.
That's how snakes are, right?
Honestly, I wouldn't know.
In fact, a lot of reptiles are like that.
I would have to. Are you talking about? Okay, I'm not gonna even mention it. Like, I would have to consult Wikipedia about that. Vera, join the party.
Oh, I should.
Oh wait, is there a party about? Oh hi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go as Pictomancer since it's 90 now. I can do it now. 4 DPS. Let's do it.
I mean, you can do this as any job that you want.
You just can't turn it in as any job you want.
I'm gonna start.
I know,
I'm
but
gonna
like,
start.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stat. Okay, let's do it. Ah, Ahty. You're just in time to assist with my latest fact-finding expedition. Oh, really? Let me get this over here. There you go. Our recent foray into Charlian revealed that Poo-Poo's friend was in the company of a Hanish alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary legwork here in Thavnir. I contacted my usual sources for local sightings of alien phenomena, but alas, they had none to share. I have thus switched tactics and decided to track down this alchemist fellow instead. Surely someone will have heard the tale of the apothecary bold enough to set up shop on a Garlean battlefield. The inspector and the others have been pursuing a similar line of inquiry, yet have found no leads here in the city or at the Great Work. I believe they've moved their investigation to Yedlamad, so I suggest we hover over and join them. I cannot have that little blue man muddying the waters when we're so close to grasping his master plan. That little blue man. So little and blue. Sounds like a fucking Smurf. Let's see. Yedlamad. There we go. All right. Luckily, we can TP there. Yeah, if we play our cards right tonight, we might be able to do some more Dawn Trail, which would be pretty cool. This port town would be an excellent place to analyze global trading trends. What else can you tell us about your long-lost comrade, Master Poo-Poo? Oh, my friend is an exceptional individual, capable of astounding feats that I could never accomplish without the help of my starship's equipment. Oh, Poji, don't forget about shared chat, if you haven't activated it already. I see the two of you are eager as ever to observe my inspectorial genius at work. Ah, the long-term fans are often the most ardent. As a matter of fact, we were just about to continue our investigation into the alchemist we know to have been traveling with Master Poo-Poo's comrade. I thought we avoid shared chat. I think in this case it's fine. If we do some Dawn Trail tonight, we may consider turning it off. But up to y'all. I mean, if a spoiler makes it into chat, I mean, like, we've got mods that it can intercept it pretty quick, I think. As a matter of fact, blah, 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 blah. Yep. I mean, that is to say, I am merely following in the inspector's wake. You needn't be so modest, my dear Inspector Brandyhild. It is wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you all in any respect, for I am but a copy, and a flawed one at that. Are you just low poly, buddy? Stuff and nonsense, clone or not, self-deprecation is unbecoming in a Meadowville man. Exactly. The things you can do are amazing. Oh, I don't know about that. 'Twas you who saved Ahty from certain doom, was it not? While not quite as alacritus as mine, your rapid reasoning is nevertheless quite effective. Yeah, alacritus as in alacrity. 'Tis kind of you to accept me, rough edges and all. I only hope my meager contributions are of some small assistance. Too modest by half, I'd say. His mental faculties far surpass those of the original. Shut. That's enough chin-wagging amongst ourselves, I think. Let us spread out and learn what the locals know of this adventurous apothecary. Right. Perhaps if I emulated Inspector Hildebrand's cavalier attitude, I could be of greater use in our investigations. Alrighty, who do we have? Okay, there we go. Do I know any apothecaries? In Rodzahan? Of course, more than I can count. I have not heard tell of anyone peddling such goods in the heart of the Empire, though. It seems like a terrible idea to me. What with civil war raging and the world almost ending. The situation's improved in recent days, but even so, the Radiant Host still has to provide security for cargo shipments. A lone merchant trading there alone? Impossible. There's one over here somewhere. I know of many merchants who travel abroad to ply their wares, but none who have business in Garlemald. You have to be mad or desperate indeed to consider setting up shop in that troubled land. I mean, word is that we've signed some kind of trade agreement with the Garleans, but it's not the kind of place where one simply wanders in and opens a street stall. There we go. I got Tozu. Nina. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Yes, I know the one of whom you speak. A fellow fisherman told me of a friend of his, an apothecary, who set off for war-torn Garlemald to sell his medicines. A reckless fool, if you ask me. I've no interest in the affairs of such men, but you do, I take it? If so, I suggest you head to... What in the fuck word is that? If so, I suggest you head to and hear the tale for yourself. Look for a red-haired lad there gathering shellfish. Alright, there we go. Did you just do that? I did just do that. I did just... over here somewhere. Yep, there he is. There's too many poo-poos over here. Am I gonna have to swat Ahty's ass? Don't threaten me with a good time. Ah, Ahty, I hope your questioning has borne fresher fruit than mine. Thank you, Anomaly. Oh, a good friend of the alchemist in question, you say? Then let us gather the troops and pay a visit to this felicitous fisherman. Anomaly, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're well. You sweet heckin' bean. I'm doing pretty good tonight, yeah. I've got like a gallon of soup in me. Which is good and also bad. The story of my apothecary friend? Oh, you must mean Baharasov. Well, I was near enough to calling it a day anyway, so here's what I can tell you. Baharasov comes from a very poor family, and growing up never had much in the way of money or possessions. I suppose those experiences are what led to his lifelong obsession with gaining wealth. After trying his hand at a succession of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most gil, but his stock never sold as well as he hoped. So when he heard about the internal strife in Garlemald, he saw it as a golden opportunity. Surely the middle of a war was the best place to sell medicines. More like the best place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on his Garlemald venture, but while one would have expected him to return lamenting his ill fortune, Baharasov was practically euphoric when I saw him again. A God's given blessing he'd found in the snowfields had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he'd learned how to create gold. I must admit, I laughed at first. But then he showed me a gleaming mountain of the stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince. He even changed his name to Van Hoody, a word which brings to mind the bounty of the divine. A name I have heard. He's the rising star in the markets, is he not? The one snapping up commercial ventures left and right? Yes, Van Hoody has certainly made his ambitions known here in Thavnair, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Yedlamad. The dockmasters declined to sell, of course, but when it comes to buying historic landmarks, a bottomless purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he'd converted the Gilded Araya into a private abode, and has been filling it with very rare treasure his golds can secure. He pays out particularly large sums for artworks depicting the goddess Asura. I remember him being a fervent worshipper of hers, even as a child. I've encountered much Minusia and Merglor in Radzadhan, yet I recall no mention of this Asura. Well, that's hardly surprising. As a deity of war, she is not well loved by the common folk. Baharasov is different, though. He sees life as a constant battle to amass wealth, and it is to Asura whom he prays for victory. And damn me if she didn't listen. The once poor boy became merchant royalty, a man far too rich and important now to afford more than a fleeting moment of simple fishermen, even those who were once dear friends. If you'll excuse me, I really must leave it at that. These clams won't sell themselves, you know. How about that, eh? Our sought-after apothecary and the upstart merchant prince were one and the same. Might we assume the blessing he stumbled upon in Garlemald was a certain alien craft and its occupant? Sorry to intrude, but aren't you the hero who helped us when folk were turning into beasts? Well, some nasty-looking creature showed up outside of town. One of our guards went to confront it, but I don't like her odds against that thing. That sounds like a case for Inspector Hildebrand. Come, friends, let us investigate forthwith. Oh, it's this D-bag again. I thought you destroyed that monster. I have the situation under control, citizens. This individual bears a strong resemblance to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he has proven less than forthcoming with answers. Hey, Cyber, welcome on in. How many times must we teach you the same lesson, Shiny Skull Man? Lesson? What are you on about? Bah, cease this babbling and get out of my way. Lord Van Hoody's orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule. Van Hoody? The merchant who tried to buy Yedlamad? So he put you up to this? Curse this, how did you manage to deduce our dastardly plan? You just blurted it out. Silence. No one who learns of our scheme can be suffered to live. Prepare to be squashed, meddlesome worms. What? Three more sinister skullmen. Was the doctor a quintuplet? Quadruplet, excuse me. Oh, it's her. I've seen her in a while. Mother? Vexatious vermin, this will soften you up. Bah, a lucky hit. Uh-oh. One last pitch. Frying pan. Big whiffer. Unlimited heavy hitter special. Nailed it. Soiled it. But that was my fastball. Why can't we get weapons like that? Just a giant frying pan. I've come to expect Father's sudden appearances, but what brings you here? What brings you here, Mother? A proposition from the merchant Van Hoody. As a matter of fact, I'm accompanying your dad as a messenger for Manderville and Manderville, and we were just on the way to the bloke's mansion. I've already refused Master Van Hoody once before when he tried to buy out our commercial empire. This time, however, the deal concerns offloading a quantity of gold at wholesale prices. It is quite an attractive offer considering the fine jewelry is our stock and trade, and we thought it to at least listen to his proposal. But if he would purposely command his lackeys to disturb the peace of a public port, we can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not. Where did all those lackeys come from in the first place? Is there a hulking, weaponized brute manufactory somewhere around here somewhere? As I suspected, my ship's vaporization beam is configured to expunge only replicated matter. So you can copy inorganic materials as well. How interesting. Once the matter duplication facility has analyzed an object's molecular structure, it can generate any number of copies. Yet it cannot create matter from nothing. A requisite supply of ether must be on hand to facilitate the process. Core. What? Will Zyle, hello, welcome on in. How was Vintage Story tonight? Welcome on in. Holy crap, what? What's going on now? Raven to Sea Panda. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Like, I'm confused though. Where's the notification on the other one? Like, I got the visual stuff, but oh my god. Okay, it must be up more. Raven to Sea Panda and Will, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raids. Welcome on in. How was Vintage Story? Tell us all about it, but first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourselves some drinkies and snacks. And get cozy. Welcome on in. Afro, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. But holy heck, welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a trans-free gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. It is an RPG near and dear to my heart. We're currently doing the Endwalker Hildebrand stuff. I think we're on the last group of quests, which is pretty funny so far, actually. But holy heck, the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want to do. You can even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. Regardless of what you do, though, you're heckin' welcome here, and you're valid. I was playing for the first time, and Will was teaching me. Oh, hell yeah. Just don't. Okay, I won't. I promise. No. But welcome on in, folks. And Will and Raven, thank you so much again for your raids. Thank you. Hey, Jay. Core. You sure do know a lot, Inspector Brandy Hild. Even alien starships. Tis no great achievement. As I've mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were patched with data from the starship's own archives, which included the vessel's full schematics and functions. Assuming I understand this correctly, it is possible Van Hootie is using the repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold? We share the same suspicion, Master DeLeon. To my knowledge, no other method exists that can reliably produce precious metals. Of course! 'Tis the obvious conclusion. That being the case, one might further assume that Van Hootie is either threatening or deceiving Master Poo-Poo's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Our course of action is clear. We march right up to this gold spawner's front door and demand the release of his extraterrestrial hostage. Right. The Inspector's mother is as monstrously strong as the Manderville men, except that doesn't make any sense. All this talk of threats and deceit has me worried. I keep telling you guys, there's too many poo-poos here. I am given to understand that while identical in appearance, the craft belonging to Master Poo-Poo's comrade is equipped with more advanced technology. That was a smashing hit, Ahty. Right? Good to see you, Ahty. And good to see you're still keeping company with our darling boy. That blocky lad a new friend of yours? Smooth off the edges and he'll be the spitting image of our Hildy. I was hesitant to put stock in the unsavory rumors I've heard, but this unprovoked attack on the port would seem to be incontrovertible proof of Van Hootie's villainy. We must confront this malicious merchant at once. If your heart's set on confrontation, then you may well come with us. Van Hootie's invitation included a private airship flight to his new estate. Aye, we still need to formally reject his deal anyway, and his pilot will be waiting. Shall we be on our way? We're to meet Van Hootie's pilot atop the rise just south of Kajaya's footsteps. I guess I could get on my chocobo. Ahty, can you stand near me for a second while you're between quests for good luck? Yes, I can. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Did you just pentameld something? I just lost 350,000 gold. I'm sorry! You asked me to be here! Maybe I'm cursed. Maybe I'm cursed today. Yeah, I'm cursed. I'm cursed. I'm sorry, Tozu. Alright, here we go. Lord Garbert, Lady Julia. And entourage? Pray excuse our presumptuousness. My son and his companions insisted they come along, desperate as they were to meet the illustrious Master Van Hooty. I see. One moment, if you please. Lord Van Hooty should be glad to welcome you all to his home. Pray step aboard, and I shall take you there directly. Ooh, what's that? Welcome, honored guests, to my humble abode. I trust the view is to your liking? Since you traveled all the way from distant Ul'dah, a pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide. What an unexpected boon this is! I had been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, but now here you are, like a wish come true. Save your act for the magistrates, Van Hooty. We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your hostage into the care of Master Poo-Poo at once. Unraveled all my schemes, have you? Good. I needn't waste my breath on tedious explanations, then. This is Master Poo-Poo, I assume. I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes. As for exploiting their technology, I freely admit to duplicating a quite frankly obscene amount of gold, but this was merely the beginning. Imagine making a copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Let's get straight to the point. I want you on my side. With the vaunted Warrior of Light as the template for my clone army, we could conquer this and every other land in creation. That's not... No, I'm not going to do that. I refuse, categorically and emphatically. A pity. Yet I anticipated you would prove an impediment to my ascension. Yes, it seems the time has come to test the Lugay's ritual of manifestation. All was prepared long in advance of your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. As for the requisite congregation of worshippers, well, I had but to clone myself. After all, who is more devoted to my cause, and my goddess, than me? Divine Asura, take up thy blades and wage war upon mine earthly rival. Uh-oh. Nay, Hildebrand. Against a primal, we may be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within its sphere of influence. Vera, welcome on in. Could I get a shout out for all of the squids, please? Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal. All of the squids. Perfect. Thank you, Ryu. The Gilded Araya. Interesting. All right. So, what I need to do is I need to take my first 3-minute ad break. So, folks, get up out of your chairs, stretch those weggies, get yourself a drinky and a snack, and I will meet you back here in exactly 3 minutes. BRB. All right, we're back. There we go. Let me pop into voice and see if everybody's ready for this. Hello.
I am back. I have an ice cream bar and a little thing of Pringles and a soda.
An iced cream. I wish I had an iced cream. Very, you're not kidding. The song does always hit. Yeah. What's up?
Are you in an 8-man or?
I don't even know.
It's a trial, so yes.
Ahty, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm in a 5 guys.
Because I forgot you were talking to the start. Give me a second, I can join.
All right.
You said Baron, I'm like, I didn't say anything about this song. Wait, huh?
That's the problem. That's the problem with having 2 Veras in the stream, and we have 2 Ryus.
That's the fun of having 2 Veras. The confusion is the fun part.
Is it kind of funny that of all the villains we've had in recent memory, Van Hootie is the one I hate the most?
Yeah, he's got a very punchable face. I will say that.
Sounds like that name I would like nickname an owl pet.
Van Hootie.
He's just like a really gross, evil capitalist who forgot where he came from and abandoned all his friends who supported him.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, 6 swords? Come on. Greg had like at least 6 different weapons.
Don't forget Ravana.
I was about to say this isn't our first multi-armed primal.
Oh, come on.
It's also really arrogant of him to think a primal is going to do anything to us after literally, the end of the universe thing.
But
Yeah.
He clearly knows who we are.
Yeah.
You know our rap sheet.
He really thinks a regular old primal is going to do anything to us?
That's why I kind of think that this fight's not going to be an ordinary primal fight.
I don't care how many crystals or faith you have. A primal's a primal, and my axe is buried in her head.
Let's see. We're still waiting on Malik.
I'm on.
Okay.
Blue
So
magic.
I would like to do this as Pictomancer, but if I have to white mage it, I will.
Malik's main is white mage, I believe. That'd be good.
Are you going into it unsing?
We're just going into it regular.
Same.
Okay. There are 8 of those big frames around the edge.
Also, Coo Turtle, hello, welcome on in. I recognize this song. Fuck is it? This song is actually a kind of updated and remixed version of the battle music from Final Fantasy IV. Yep.
I think it was also used a lot. I think it was also used a lot in 6. A lot of those old ones had very similar music.
Yeah.
For combat.
Also, if there's anybody in chat, we do have 2 more spots open right now. If there's anybody that would love to slip in, we're on Excalibur Primal. if you wanted to pop in and join us.
Jay, I understand you're saying you're working on Sage, but also to my understanding, you don't have this duty unlocked. You kind of have to have the duty unlocked to participate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay, you've been following along with our Hildebrand, right? Right?
Future flip-flop. Got it.
Huge flaws.
Jay was saying that if we get to Dawn Trail tonight, he'll join us for that.
Okay.
Meow, 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 meow.
Well, we have our 6.
All right. Nobody has spoken up, so I think we'll just go with what we have. All right. I will.
I guess, you know what? I'll white mage. Because then we only have to, we'll have to only plug DPSs. It'll be faster.
Okay. Let me know when you're done with the switch, and I'm gonna join the. And I'll
I'm
join
ready.
the. Okay, you're good. All right.
I'm good.
Perfect. Gilded Araya. All right.
Look at that insta Q.
Love it. Privilege.
Because I figured Gozu would be tanking, which means 2 tanks,
Yeah.
2 healers. We'd only need 2 DPSs.
I'm gonna leave voice open for right now.
This is very pretty though. Very colorful.
It is.
I don't remember this fight because it never shows up in Rolex.
Same.
Wow, probably because
I'm pretty sure there'll be some mechanic where it'll be like,
Hey, NM, welcome on in.
Essentially a second MSQ. Not quite as long, but still.
Ready?
Ready.
Yeah, I can. That's fine.
I want to cast
I
Glamour
am
real quick.
Asura, and on battle I thrive.
I could.
Have you the
If I-
courage and
if we had
strength
time
to
fight
face
it.
me?
No, this isn't a sanctuary.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Fair enough. She was saying
Will you
something there, but I
dodge
couldn't.
or will you
Oh, wow.
bleed?
Life drive.
Any bleeders in chat?
The frail shall fall.
How do you get the beam above the frank?
You've not time to blink.
Looks like a raid wide.
No.
You put down things that it's like,
Yep. Echoes. After images.
Tremble before the might of the minutiae. Come forth, embodiment of carnage.
Whoa, what
Revel on the bloody field of war.
Oh.
The spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson. The weak shall perish.
because whenever a guy reaches his big,
Hear the gleaming edge.
that means that we need to go to its edge after this is done.
Malik, can you get Nezia?
24 seconds.
Gotcha.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Playing Summoner all day. That ain't gonna work.
All hard casting.
That does-
I need it.
I have 4 seconds. Here we go.
I'll be ready for the next one.
Behold the six-fold blade.
Memory game.
Okay.
I don't
So
get it.
back, left, right. And back, left, right.
I died.
Alright, that's easy.
I'll get you, Ahty.
Fury be my strength.
Now this.
I think you want to be on the opposite face.
Yeah, the red face.
I will scatter your bones. Show me your steel. The spirit of battle awakens.
What's the button to angle your camera again?
Hear the gleaming edge.
Controlling up and down on the arrows.
So I can see a little better. Move
Show
towards the
me
big
your
one.
steel.
It's the edge. Run now. Oh, you can teleport it. Oh, that.
Yeah.
I'm never listening to you ever again.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
She's doing it too, though.
We gotta.
No, it's iconic execution, so it's Koji's
Oh shit!
Sharp is the lesson.
Alright, this one we want to be far away from it.
But it might move. It's gonna move.
Where is it
the
going?
center. Be ready for the
Away from, yeah, other side.
Yeah.
Behold the six-fold blade.
Forward, left, right. Forward, left, right. So,
That is not left and right, those are backwards.
well, when I was facing her.
You don't do that here.
Yeah, the cardinal direction is
Fine.
usually best for the ring there.
Forward, starboard, larboard.
The north, south, east.
The face of battle is ever-changing. Joyful is your downfall.
It's gonna blow. I love the swaps. You can focus
True.
on like raising people all heal.
I will scatter your bones.
I gave Nezzy a raise, but they're waiting to take it, it seems.
There we go. Thank you, Malik. Hey, Beast, welcome on in.
Hey, Beast!
Will you dodge or will you bleed?
Lower realm? I'm not familiar with that one.
It's the right life.
You've not time to blink.
Where's that shadow going to that like leads after?
You want to be away from the after images.
Show me your steel.
Oh, good dance. Yay,
Spin to win.
The frail shall fall.
Cutting jewel.
The spirit of battle awakens. Hear the gleaming edge.
middle because he's going to move.
Because we don't know.
Show me your steel.
Was it moving towards it?
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
There should be like some way to tell like how it's going to move.
I suppose the reaction time is
Sharp is the lesson.
Alright, this one we want to make sure that we're away from it. I mean, yeah, but
It's gonna be like halfway out though. You can't be like.
Behold the six-fold blade.
okay. Forward,
East.
larboard,
South.
starboard, forward,
you just being an ass.
larboard.
East north south.
Works.
You're a little late with that one.
Oh no. They died.
Start casting the Ahty. I want Ahty on their feet.
The face
when
of
they
battle
die.
is ever changing. Fury be my strength.
But not to yourself.
I will scatter your bones.
There we go.
Yay! Ahty was on their feet. We win.
GG.
Anyway, I'm commending the Reaper because they never died and they also have a cool picture.
And that's how you Balenciaga. Good show, Ahty. It would seem you thoroughly trounced the pesky primal. And even as we speak, Mother and Father should be informing the Radiant Host of that despicable Van Hoody's wrongdoings. The Divine Asura. Defeated? Turn the wheel. We flee for now. Who's flying the starship without my permission? The treasure is mine and mine alone. You called your vessel, Master Poo Poo? No, I did not. It's my friend's ship. Ooh, that's a bummer. At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand. I'm so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. But why did you open fire on the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did, at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. So in return, I replicated whatever trinket he desired, and taught him the basics of starship technology. But that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of this star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship, flew me out to the jungle, and there left me to die. Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. This experience has led me to conclude that the dominant sentient life forms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation. We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival. No, they are not all like that. These ones have been nothing but kind to me. Oh yes, they're all smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike first before they show their true colors. Okay, this isn't good. Uh-oh. The ship's reactor core has been breached. If it explodes, everyone in the facility will be atomized. And we're all in the vicinity. Think, damn it, think! If I'm to stop the explosion, I need to traverse the considerable distance to the starship, but I can conceive of no logical solution. What? Inspector Brandyhild, you must employ my father's mighty moves to propel me to the vessel. I too have calculated that Lord Guardbert's signature techniques are the only means of achieving sufficient propulsion. Yet there is a flaw in your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw, and have no time to teach you the starship's controls. Inspector Hildebrand, it is you who must blame me. Skyward, as only a Manderful can. What in the fuck did you do? I lost my grip. Given my trajectory and velocity, the correct shift in posture should generate enough lift and precessional motion to... Yes, I can still make it. What are you doing? It's too late. The reactor is going critical. There's only one way to save the day. No! No! Inspector Brandyhild! Our brief time together was more than any defective clone could ask for. Be well, my friends. Is this case closed for Inspector Brandyhild? Aww. Nay, my loyal assistant. As a chip off the old gentleman, our dear Brandyhild has surely survived to tell the tale. We shall see him again, mark my words. You rescued me, even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma blasts. Even at the cost of one of your own. If only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness. But alas. There is naught to forgive. With his blocky constitution, Inspector Brandyhild will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Poo-Poo, you are a friend of ours. And what are a few minor plasma burns among friends, eh? Our home planet, it was lost to the phenomenon you call the final days. We survived only because we were away exploring the cosmos at the time. Our explorations, which had heretofore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any suitable refuge we could find, whether it was populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we would live peacefully alongside them. If not, then we were prepared to claim a new home by force. So it was that I arrived on your miraculous planet, lulled by the apparent absence of metaphysical chaos. I blundered into a mundane war zone, where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest you already know. Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildebrand. Those touched by the despair of the final days are reduced to beasts. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fell prey to that despair after all. Fortunately, my encounter with you generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful. That said, there is nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask for us to live here, on your star? Well, of course you must stay. and I suspect you'll be wishing to repair your damaged vessel. Uh-oh. Mummy! Oh, Inspector, not again! Wait for me! Oh, never a dull moment around our Hildebrand. At least we needn't worry if the ship crashes. Not with an impervious Mandervillian aboard. Ah, funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing the Manderville family tree, it was made clear that a lord without heirs of his own passed the name to an adopted child several generations ago. Are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Godbrand, the alien progenitor of the Manderville line? Then how do you explain your unnatural sturdiness? When it comes to building strength and perfecting gentlemanly techniques, 'tis not one's lineage which matters, but rather the unbending conviction within one's heart. Though Godbrand's bloodline be broken, House Manderville shall live on through us. If the begoggled boy can't swallow the explanation, we've also heard talk of some unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could be that you and Hildy's tapped into that cosmic essence. Oh, if that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear. Oh no! Every thing appears to be under control here, so let us return to the city, shall we? Hey, yes, I. Once more do I find myself hurtling at a superlative speed towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Amazing. Thanks to an enlightening conversation with Master Poo-Poo on the way back, I believe I have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. Ramia, thank you so much for the Prime resub. Heck, in 19 months. Thank you so much, Bean. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You needn't neglect your other commitments, of course, but I would welcome your continued cooperation. Thank you, Weewoo. And with that, I bid you good day. Thank you all for looking out for our beloved son. I'm sure him and that blocky lad will be back for more cases before you know it. Aw, wee woo. That's cute. You've gone above and beyond for us, Ahty. So I'd like you to have the one replicated starship we made. It doesn't have the duplication facility or other such technology on board, but it will carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish. As for the two of us, we've decided to get to know our new home better by embarking on a journey of exploration. And so this is where we must say our farewells. Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you. It seems Poopa wasn't planning an invasion after all. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling an end to this investigation, Ahty. Your unfailing support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Charlian, and even traveled to the surface of the moon in search of the truth. And when my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things. But this world yet harbors its share of the strange and inexplicable, not the least of which is the source of Hildebrand's impossible physiology. If not an alien, then, mayhap he's the product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past? The descendant of some gruesome biological experiment? Someone needs to plumb the depths of these unexplained phenomena, and I am the very man for the job. Here we go. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Wow. Oh, it's like everyone. Nice. There's me. Hildebrand will return? Question mark? Yep, it's the creepy little bastard. It's Brandy Hild. Have a good night, Tim. Thank you so much for joining us. Wow. Identified flying gentleman. Nice. That's awesome. I'm gonna go redeem this. And this. There we go. Perfect. There we go.
Eugenics, and I don't like it. So they went back on it,
Kind of a
and I
fucked up thing.
like, you know, the whole Saiyans and Naruto being descended from who he's descended from. A lot of shonen kind of have a subtext of eugenics, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
So
we
keep
shouldn't
going-
talk about that, OG. That's not a great topic.
I have
I'm
the
glad he's not a Mander villain. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
so Malik. I have a Gabriel Alpha identification key.
Gabriel Alpha.
That's the one I gave you like 2 or 3 months ago. Use it.
Oh shit. Okay. Yep.
Ha!
And I have the Tonberry.
Delta Rune.
I have a Tonberry's Tears orchestration roll. Oh, I already have that one.
Orchestration?
Orchestrion.
Oh, I can't mount right now because place.
Yeah, you're in a city.
Boo.
They kind of outlaw that.
So what's the name of the MSQ quest we left off on?
A new world to explore. We have to go back to the Valdesian Annex in Old Charlian.
Okay. I do have to go to New Game Plus for that.
Do you? Because it's Dawn Trail.
No, that's now new. You don't need that anymore.
That is
Yeah,
Dawn
so you're
Trail.
on new
Current
game content for
content.
you.
But where's the quest in my quest log?
We don't have it
very-
yet. We haven't picked it up.
Oh shit. Okay.
Top left
okay.
of your screen, the actual MSQ logo.
Oh.
Yeah, like,
I
The thing that you hide behind
see.
the map all the time.
Yeah. I see. I see.
Yeah, you're gonna need that now.
Oh, wow. This is so strange and new to me.
I've never done this before.
And I'm going to Pictomancer for this MSQ.
And I need to do.
Nim is judging.
So wait,
your
are
ear
you
to
all
brain cell
continuing?
ratio. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna continue MSQ.
Into Dawn Trail. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, I have new. When did I get new summoner buttons? Hold on. I have to look at this. Slipstream, level 86.
Did you level Scholar up by chance?
What? No, I don't play Scholar.
Okay, the Scholar and Summoner level at the same
Yeah, I know that. Everyone knows that.
Quit your
at some
bitchin'.
point.
Jay is here now, waiting for us in his underwear.
Okay, give me 1 second though, because I gotta check a thing out.
Cyclone Strike. Mountain Buster, Slipstream.
Alright, let's see. Yep, here's my UFO.
Siret taking pictures of Jataka in his Speedo. It was gonna be funny. You sure about that? I'm not so sure about that.
I like the UFO. I really like the UFO.
Have the UFO and Poo Poo following you around.
UFO looks funny.
Try the other mount too.
Alright, let's do that. Let's see.
Oh, Siret is wearing Ahty clothes. Or it's something very similar to them at the very least.
Mount guide.
Ahty's gonna actually start getting new armor.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna wear it.
Why?
Because Ahty doesn't want to have a high eye level.
I
Ahty
like
doesn't want to be too strong.
I like my aesthetic. Thank you very much. Oh, look at this thing.
You know, you can just save it as a glamour plate, right?
Save
What?
what? Save what is a glamour plate?
Your current glam.
Yeah, your current
Really
skin.
just So you save it over top of whatever your newest gear is.
New armor that has better stats.
That look.
I think one person should explain it rather than two.
This mount kicks ass. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Yeah, I like my aesthetic the way it is. I'll make little changes here and there maybe, but like for the most part, I'm just gonna look the same.
You can still look the same and upgrade your armor though.
Well, I know that. What do you
That's
what do you
what
think
we're
I've been
talking
doing this entire time?
Using the same armor because you've been like Endwalker level the whole time?
No, I've been upgrading my armor. How else do you think I got to level 660, item level 660? I've been glamming all my stuff. I've been using my tombstones and all that stuff.
Are you using their tombstones?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, Poji, do you really think that I would have room for any tombstones at all after all this time if I just saved them and never used them? You have a cap of 2,000.
I've heard of you being like stuck at the cap before.
I have been, historically, yes. But that was a very long time ago. I got better. I got better.
I got better.
Better. Just like Brandahill. Brandahill got better.
That was so weird that it was playing like scary music.
So
when it
wait,
showed us that he lived.
is the stalker his Nashu?
Is that going to end up being the thing that the stalker ends up being Brandahild's Nashu?
I kind of hope that becomes their dynamic.
It sounds gay to
That
me.
would be really funny.
It sounds gay. Okay, so we need to go to Charlian, correct?
Yes. Several of us are already here.
All right, let's do that.
I'm busy.
Well, that sucks for you then.
Go on without me.
Do I have an artist glamour? Not particularly. I'll apply this. Just go with this for now. Pictomancy!
Right.
Time to start Dawn Trail. Here we go.
Yep, let's do it.
Also, can you invite Takapita to the party?
Yeah. We have attained the Pita Pocket.
Pita Pocket.
All right, I am going to read. Oh my god, that is a lot of experience. Welcome back, Ahty. I've just had word from Erenville. It seems he's managed to secure passage to Tyrol aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. Oh wow, the music changed. Oshika gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Erenville himself. Here they are. Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tyrol. There'll be other passengers, researchers, and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine. That's fine, Aaronville. I doubt anyone expected to have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tyrol, yes? We have not forgotten. The nation of Tuliole is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn Servant. In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Tyrol, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilzabard. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Cryo? Yes. As far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet, oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as guide. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. Let's see. Hoist sail and let the wind take us as she pleases. Well said. We won't get far wallowing in the shallows. Right then. If all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Speak to Aaronville. I think he's outside. There he is. Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Malik.
Well,
I will do that.
For once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map,
the vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bluthishwin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
It's time. I trust you have everything you need? And so does our ship cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Kettenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Toral.
I'm gonna dive into bed. Wedding this weekend. Scared, but I've been scared since this whole thing started. Yeah. You got this, Fury.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat!
Good night, Fury. Sleep well.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can, then.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Toral was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own. Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
think I'm going to take a quick break right now because I'm getting pretty close. All right, so folks, I'm going to take my another 3-minute ad break because I'm getting pretty close to Twitch forcing me to do it. So yeah, get up out of your chairs, stretch those weggies, get yourself a drinky and a snack, and I'll meet you back here in exactly 3 minutes. BRB. All right, we're back. Here we go. So I gotta go talk to folks. Okay. I can feel my edge start to dull on these long sea voyages. How about some light sparring later? I see you in Eorzea before. You great and famous hero. I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception. But with the more of you Eorzeans coming to Tural, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Ketenram. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Tural almost 80 years ago. The Mumulja's leader is said to have welcomed Ketenram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales say Ketenram returned to Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. Oh, this will be my first visit to Tural. Fongintain's the name. I was working in Estaim's Aesthetics in Ul'dah, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlian, in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting, and failing, to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn Servant welcomes all, regardless of origin, so Tuliolal seems like a perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. Right. I have to go this way. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. An adventurer, I presume. I'm a merchant myself, based in Ul'dah. Specialty imports and exports, Eorzean and Turali both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as they say, do remember that social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this. It is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Makoti, the Hetsaro, the Hrothgar, and the Zubral. Not because every member of a given clan is of the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said races are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Winter Wolf, it really is. It really is. It's good. It's great. Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants to the right of succession, your young Wuklamat being one of them, of course. But from what Mul Jal Bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the 3rd promise. Speak with Croyle. learn anything of interest? Oh, I hadn't heard about the clan names. You should have Wook-Lamont and Aaronville teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Uh-oh.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Aaronville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shitona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
We're in the teeth of it now, lads! Reef that sail before the mast snaps!
Oh dear.
Only knows without watch! This wind's too strong to take in your sail! I'm going off the mast! We need help! Get in below decks first! Quickly! Before he's washed overboard!
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
This is a callback to 1.0. I thought it looked familiar.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since. The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself. Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning. What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
Jeez.
Wook-Lamont, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress. By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground. Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
Boobies.
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down. Easy, stomach. Easy.
Aww.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
There, look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
There we go.
At last, we have come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Yes. I was not expecting jazz.
gods. I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out, or...
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tulihyolal?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first.
Here's the sun.
I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
Say the timing couldn't have been better. All right. Let's see. Let me join voice here real quick. So, what do you guys think? Do we watch the demo video? The intro video?
I would say yes. Yup. I think it's time.
Okay. It is time. All right, the party's gonna the party is probably gonna disband. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna promote Malik. Let's see.
Oh no.
Oh no. There we go. All right, I'm gonna log out and check out the intro movie here. It really is something. I've watched it. I've watched it a couple of times before. I watched the. It was the tech demo also before the expansion was officially released to test the new lighting engine and stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah, the benchmark it was good.
Yeah. All right, so let's do it.
Seeing it.
Yeah. Here we go.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Music is really loud. That's better.
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Freaking grab.
Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
Last, we are come to the land you call the New World. My home. Tural.
Story
Holy shit. Wow. Let's fucking go. Wow. Oh my god. Thus a new adventure begins, indeed. Holy crap. I forgot how good that is. I forgot how good it was. Thanks for stalling so I could catch up. Honestly, one of the best trailers I've seen for any game. It is really good. It is really good. It is like right up there. It is right up there with Endwalker and Shadowbringers, to be honest. It is right there. Alright, so who do we have to talk to? Alright, I'm gonna talk to some of the extras here. According to Erinville, the Vanua I thought I saw belongs to a clan known as the Hanu Hanu. It seems they share more than a physical resemblance. What an amazing city! As lively as Ul'dah and even more colorful. Who else too? I see Poo Poo is here. It's so nice to feel the familiar breeze again. I wasn't sure my stomach would make it. Well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, we are here, safe and sound. You've arrived at Tuliolal. You can return to the city at any time by speaking with the sprightly sailor in Scholar's Harbor in Old Charlian. And I leveled. Level 95. Admitting this will probably get me banned, but I pretty much ignored 14 entirely until I saw the Dawn Trail trailer. Wow. Honestly, that's fair. That's fair. You know, like, that's kind of the point of an expansion, is like, not only are you catering to the existing player base, but like you also want to attract all the new people, right? And it certainly did that. But you're also correct, you're banned. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I'd never do that. Right then, first things first. Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. I need to just scooch. I need to scooch my broadcast stream mix down just a tiny bit. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I'm gonna go down to 1.7. Yeah, that's good. That's good right there. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. You sure you're any condition to do so? Aha! We were wondering who these strange folk were, so the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers. Lamat, are you unwell? No, not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick. No, sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the right of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to, command a respectful distance. But you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry that you're a bother, man. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. They did have a point. Willamette is technically royalty here, like it or not. A person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move in 2 groups so as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me then. Ahty, you and Kryl can come with me. I'll take the twins then. I'll get in touch once we've got a good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. I'm not really an MMO player, so I have to give credit to a trailer being good enough to make me interested, hell yeah. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Wiklamat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Ugh. All right.
Well, I mean, obviously there was no immigration paperwork for the colonists who arrived in America.
All right.
OG, we are not.
I'm just saying, it's a clear parallel. They call it the New World. Me and Jay were discussing about the fact that a lot of the vegetables that they credit to coming from Tural came from America in real life. And then I noted last time.
We're not planning annexation here.
No, I'm not saying we are. I'm just saying there's similarities, there's parallels.
It is very interesting. But I'm about to make everyone's yams blue by saying this is probably a good time for me to wrap up.
Honestly, I agree. We just got here. We like whet our appetite.
Yeah.
But we gotta make it juicy. We gotta leave them craving when we come back tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, we do love ourselves some juice. Let's see. So I'm just looking for a raid.
Oh yeah, that was the thing too. Because like if you look at the world map now, it does like bear a strong resemblance to our world map.
Yeah.
Huh. I hadn't noticed.
Now that we have the new world over here on the left, it turns out Eorzea is Africa. And Charlian is the United Kingdom. Doma is China, and Kugane is Japan. Welcome to Dawn Trends. I find it interesting though that we now have an Australia continent that wasn't there before. New zone, no doubt.
Let's see what that says.
I'm trying to read that. Yeah.
My world map? What's the keystroke for world map?
The something continent.
Open the map and then use the little up arrow in the upper left.
I think that's the southern.
This is southern, yeah.
Yeah. But then there's another one
on it.
Is that Mercadia? Is that what that says?
Oh, Mericidia.
Yeah, that's
Mericidia. Mericidia?
Isn't that the place you were looking all day for in Final Fantasy 2?
Yeah, I was looking all over for Mericidia in Final Fantasy 2.
That is very pretty.
I was just doing that. I found it, Jay. I found Mericidia. It's over there.
So, okay. So I found somebody that I would like to raid. So I'm gonna deafen up and
Pudgy.
I will raid with you.
Okay.
Wait, Pudgy.
What?
Far bottom left of the New World map.
Okay, we'll talk about it after the raid, though.
Okay.
Ahty, who we raiding?
Non-bread loaf.
Oh, non. Yes. Good choice.
Yes. Non is.
Make sure I spell it correctly.
Non is playing Ultros right now. And I've never heard of that. I am curious. Let's see.
A tune.
Oh yeah.
A tune.
Yeah, I will do that. I will do that shortly.
Tune is nut.
Wow.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Sing?
Right here.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid.
Bye.
I'm gonna raid. Alrighty. Bye. So, folks, thank y'all so much for a wonderful night tonight. We finished up the Endwalker Hildebrand. We are caught up. We are caught up with that. Like, we did all of it. Except for the Dawn Trail stuff, which we will get to. But not anytime soon. But folks, thank y'all so much for a wonderful night. That's going to do it for me. The next time I'm going to be live is tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. PST. We're getting together with Yori, and we're going to do some Pokemon stuff. It proves to be an unhinged time. So, yeah. If you're up that early, come join us. I'll be playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, doing a little bit more post-game stuff. Yori's going to be, hopefully, maybe finishing up Pokemon Coliseum, but we'll see. We shall see. It's always a good time to just vibe with Yori and, like, hang out and just, like, you know, wake up and just, it's super casual. So hope to see you there. If you can't make it, I'll also be streaming tomorrow night at 6 p.m. PST, which we're going to be picking up where we left off right here. Dawn Trail. I can't wait. All right. So, folks, thank y'all so much again. As is always, take care of yourselves and each other. Drink all the water, eat all the food, get all the rest. Before you know it, we're going to be gaming again soon, and that's tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. PST. Do not forget. And, yeah, see you then. Take care, folks. Have a good night. Bye. Bye. Bye.